Hello. Today I'm reviewing One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, which I watched for the first time yesterday. And I've been putting it off because I'm kind of nervous because I don't do well with people being mistreated or whatever. And I heard the nurse in this was awful to them, so I was like, oh. But it was really good. Danny DeVito was so young in this movie, and I just didn't recognize him at first. And I saw his name in the cast before I even watched the movie, and I was like, who does he play in this? And I saw him, and even though he was in the whole movie, every time he popped up, I was just like, it's not Danny DeVito. He looks so young. And I had to have had a very young Christopher Lloyd, and he was Uncle Fester in Addams Family, and he does this thing with his eyes where they get really big. And whenever he did it, I always thought of Uncle Fester, and because I love when he does that. That makes me laugh. I don't know why. When he was surprised and his eyes get really big. And it also had some other people and I'm not familiar with. But it was a very good movie. I've never seen Danny DeVito or Christopher Lloyd young before. I've seen Jack Nicholson young, so seeing him young wasn't a big shock, but Christopher Lloyd and Danny DeVito were a huge shock because I've never seen them so young. But again, this movie was good. I don't think I'd watch it again just because of how intense it got. And so I'm glad I watched it because it was really well done, but it's not one that I could see myself wanting to watch over and over again. The actor who played Chief, he has passed away a long time ago. And he was really young when he died too. But he was amazing. He really didn't have a lot to say in the movie, except with Jack when he had finally heard talking to him. But even then, he didn't have a lot to say. But the ending was so sad. It was so sad, and it was so nice at the same time. I was just like, the people in that institution, which is the nurses and the staff, they really overrode their power. And Billy, that whole situation, it was just heartbreaking to watch. And I don't understand, if a person is that insensitive and that insane themselves, then don't work there. It's crazy. I know it's for the movie, and I don't know. I'm sure there are nurse actions out there. I'm sure there are staff in mental institutions that treat their patients like this. You just don't hear about it, but I'm sure it's there. But it was very good, like I said, very heartbreaking. The chemistry with all of them was amazing, and Jack Nicholson's character was so supportive of all of them, and he became friends with all of them, and he wasn't crazy. He was just in there because he was going to go to jail, but they sent him there for a psych evaluation thing, and he didn't realize that it didn't matter how many days he thought he would have to be in there, that they had a final word of whether he got out or not, and he wasn't getting out of there. He didn't, and that's the sad thing about that, is that he did it. But it was so good, and I highly recommend the movie. I'm sure a lot of people have already seen it. I read the book, and I loved the book. I loved the movie. It was so good. So, yeah, I give 2 thumbs up, 5 out of 5 stars, and that is all. Goodbye.